Referee Jimmy Peerless will give the instruction.
Fellas, you both received your instructions this afternoon from one of the members of the Miami Beach Boxing Commission. I'm here to enforce them rules. When I tell you to break clean, watch yourself at all times, shake hands now, may the best man win. Good luck to both of you.
If you're scoring, here in Miami Beach, the 10-point must system is used. 10 points to the winner of a round. The less number to the loser. Even round gives each fighter 10 points. Sonny Liston in the white trunks coming out of the left-hand corner against Cleveland Williams. Williams has a height and reach advantage on Sonny Liston. He's 6'2" is Cleveland Williams. And there he is chatting now with his trainer, the famed boxing handler Bill Gore, before coming out for the start of round one. There's the bell. Cleveland Williams starting out very fast, trying to overpower Sonny Liston. Williams in the black trunk making his national television debut here tonight in Miami Beach. Starting out fast, he's been throwing some big leather at Sonny Liston. Liston has been able to defend himself successfully against that power attack thus far. Williams has bloodied the nose of Sonny Liston and is bleeding pretty good. One minute to go in round number one. Williams in the black trunk. Very good left hand. Uses his left hook a lot. As a matter of fact, it's considered his most powerful punch, but he is not a converted southpaw. He's a normal right-hander, but with a beautiful left hand. .30 seconds left, round number one. Ten seconds to go, round one. Round number two coming up. You're looking into the corner of Sonny Liston. They've stopped up the nosebleed pretty well between rounds. And I imagine Liston was having quite a strategy discussion in his corner. Against the longer-armed Cleveland Williams, he is doing now what we kind of expected him to do in the first round, and that is come in tight so that he isn't at the complete disadvantage of being out there against the longer reach. Liston, too, is a powerful puncher, and in tight he could work good to the body. And he's moving in now steadily on Cleveland Williams. Williams backing away, trying to keep him out there at arm's length, where Cleveland, of course, has his greater advantage. Well, the blood is flowing strongly from Liston's nose once again. Nice chopping right hand by Sonny Liston. And now he has drawn blood from the nose of Cleveland Williams. One minute to go in round number 2. Williams in the black trunks dancing along halfway between a southpaw and straight stance at the moment. 30 seconds to go in round number 2. And going now an occasional lead with his right hand. Sonny Liston bombing him in there now. Good shots to the head and jaw. Ten seconds left in round number 2. There's the bell. That ends round number 2, and this is Cleveland Williams coming back to his corner. He, too, now is bleeding heavily at the nose. Bill Gore is in there, and round number 3 is coming up. This is Sonny Liston in the white trunks going against Cleveland Williams. 2 exciting young heavyweights who have really established impressive records. Liston stays in close. He gets all the better of it with Cleveland Williams. Williams at long range, however, has a decided edge with that reach advantage over Sonny Liston. And Liston is responding to the coaching from his corner now to stay in tight on the big fella. Hook catches Cleveland Williams and drops him. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Williams groggy yet. Liston moving in now, hunting for the one that can end it. Cleveland Williams battling to stay on his feet. Bang to the canvas again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's up at the count of 9. Reels into the corner, and it stopped. Referee Jimmy Pearler stops the fight as Cleveland Williams is battered into submission by Sonny Liston here in the 3rd round. A terrifically exciting fight while it lasted, and the guess was an accurate one that it wasn't going to last very long. Cleveland Williams started out very strongly in the 1st round. And remember, we'll have a special 4-round bout coming up.
The time.
Here's the announcement.
2 minutes and 4 seconds of the 3rd round. The winner by a TKO, Sonny Liston.
Let's go up to ringside and the announcer, Benny King.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This World Championship card is brought to you by Texas Boxing Commission. Charles H. King, Jr. Sitting on my side over here, his legal counsel, Attorney General Wagner Carr. World Boxing Representative, Jay Edison. The officials for this bout Counting for the knockdowns at the bell is Jimmy Lee. The timekeeper, Woody Myers. Judging on this side, Ernie Taylor. The doctor on this side is Dr. Arthur Moores at ringside. And judging on this side is Chris Jordan. The referee in the ring for this fight is Jimmy Webb. And now, 10 rounds, bringing together two outstanding youngsters whom the world is watching tonight. From Houston, 203 3/4 pounds, Todd Herring. And his opponent, also from Houston, 210 1/4 pounds, the big cat, Cleve Williams. 10 rounds.
Fellas, you both box for me. You know what I want. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Keep your hands up at all times. Break when I ask you to. The man who's holding, I want him to let loose. You understand? Either man goes down, he's got to take an 8 count. You understand? 3 knockdowns constitute a knockout. You understand that? Any questions you want to ask about? Shake hands and come out fighting, fellas.
Final Cleveland Williams, 6'2", age 32. He'll be wearing the black trunks. Todd Herring will be wearing the lighter trunks. They are actually red. He is 6'3½". Both boys are punchers. Herring in his career has scored 19 knockouts. And Williams has scored the most knockouts of anybody in boxing. That's Williams with 50 knockouts in 70 bouts. Williams is in the midst of a comeback. And Herring is trying to make the big time. Williams at one time was the hardest hitter in boxing. Now we have to see if he has his old-time punch. The referee is Jimmy Webb. You may remember him as a mighty fine light heavyweight contender back in the late 1930s and early 1940s. Jimmy is no longer a light heavyweight. Herring has been finding Williams with a good left hook. That's Williams doing the jabbing. Williams on the attack in the black trunk. Have scored heavily in this round. Ending round one. We go back to the corner of the big cat, Cleveland Williams. That's Hugh Benbow, his manager, and the man who has done so much for him in there, along with Roxy Kalo. Williams was born in Griffin, Georgia, June 30th, 1933. 32 years old. In fact, he'll be 33 years old in 2 days. He's 6'2", weighs 210¼ pounds. Williams has had 70 professional fights. He's won 64 of them, 50 by knockouts, lost 5, and had 1 draw. He was stopped 3 times, twice by Sonny Liston. Williams was in difficulty a little over a year ago and almost died from a gunshot wound, but he's in the midst of a comeback now. We're coming up to round 2. It is scheduled for 10 rounds. Williams is in the black trunks, and Herring is in the lighter trunks. The referee is Jimmy Webb. There aren't many who think this bout will go the limit, by the way, because of the knockout power of each boy, and of course punchers leave themselves open. Don't go in too much for finesse. Been getting in there with a pretty good left jab in this round. Barely beat the count. Ten seconds left. Todd Herring, we're looking in on Todd Herring's corner now, if you can hear me, was born in Houston, Texas, July 2nd, 1937. He's 6'3½", weighs 203¾ pounds. In the corner with him, facing him, are his trainer, Perry Payne, and the other man is Shifty Dando. Herring has had 31 fights. He's won 26 and lost 5. He has scored 19 knockouts and has been KO'd 3 times. All technical knockouts. That was quite a round of slugging, one of the biggest rounds of slugging in a long, long time. Round 3 coming up. There's the bell. Williams seemed to have his old-time punching power in that round. again. That's all. The winner is Cleveland Williams. Cleveland Williams by a knockout in about 17 or 18 seconds of the third round.
25 seconds of the third round. The winner, stopped by the referee, Cleve Williams.
The official time was 25 seconds of the third round. The winner is Cleveland Williams, who has just scored his 51st knockout in 71 fights. And he looks as though he is very well on the comeback trail. Until he ran into Sonny Liston a couple of years ago, Williams was the outstanding contender for the heavyweight honors. The champion at that time was Floyd Patterson. But Williams ran into a very good Liston and was KO'd a couple of times, and that set him back. And then he had the gunshot accident, almost died, and he's very, very grateful to his manager, Hugh Benbow, the curly-headed fellow you see standing there in the civilian suit, for helping him to make a comeback. And Williams went to work on Benbow's farm, lifting bales of hay.
Okay, dead game guy, Todd Herring.
Herring certainly put in a game attempt there. So we're waiting now for the main event, the WBA Heavyweight Championship between Ernie Terrell and Doug Jones.